I mean, if he wanted to shoot me, he has his gun, so I'm practically
arrangement
his,
now
what's the word I want to use to describe that? His thing, prisoner! Yeah, technically I'm, no better than his prisoner when he's holding his gun. Why is he holding his gun like that? Why must you do this to me? Anyways, I haven't been reading. However, just demanding answers from you wouldn't be a very fair arrangement now. Didn't I? You owe me. So, at the very least, you don't have to shoot me or anything.
I will answer one question of your own first.
Okay.
So, what do you want to know?
Why aren't you wearing... I kind of want to just ask that. What is your goal? Why aren't you wearing a top? Come on, man. Why aren't you wearing a top?
My coat is invisible to fools.
Huh?
But of course, I'm joking. What a surprise that you would rather ask about me instead of our group. Perhaps this is a sign that we may reach a mutual understanding.
We're not gonna become a social link, are we?
In the beginning, we had no quarrel with you. Had you not decided to eliminate the Dark Hour, we wouldn't have had a reason to interfere. It is truly unfathomable. The power of a persona is a blessing granted only to us. Yet, you insist on ending the Dark Hour, knowing full well that your powers will be lost.
It's not that I don't understand where he's coming from. He's just ignoring. It's all about morals at this point, because they're fine with random people dying to this, or having their lives at the very least be irreversibly changed. We're not. If he doesn't understand that, and I can't understand what he understands, then at that point it's just nothing can be done. You know?
Now, answer me this. Why?
Why eliminate the Dark Hour?
Protect the world from the shadows.
Are you trying to protect... I can't just ignore them, but I think the better answer is that's right.
And just where did you come up with that idea?
Hey, that's two questions. That's two questions. You're not allowed to do that.
In this country, almost 5,000 people die in car accidents every year.
So?
And yet, there is no outcry against the existence of cars. Why do you suppose that is?
Because cars are
Because we value
essential.
our convenience over the lives.
It's
of
not
others.
convenience. Cars are like an essential component of our lives. Like, you can't... Society as a whole has a foundation of mobile transportation. You can't just ignore that.
So then, why should we give up the powers we were bestowed?
That logic makes no sense.
Do you know what a savior complex is?
I can imagine what that is.
You are being trapped by a misguided way of thinking.
And you think you're not. You think you're any better than I am in that
we have
regard.
no obligation to sacrifice what is ours to save others.
It is if what you're... Okay, bro. Okay. You keep
Giving up
saying
your
whatever
own
you
life
want.
to save others is simply a waste.
Well, if you do it optimally, then you don't have to give up your life at all.
Your reason for fighting is one of obsession.
Obsession. You're wrong.
Do you continue to deny it because you can't accept the truth?
I'm denying it because you're a crazy psychopath who has twisted morals completely different from the majority of other human life. Is what's going on.
There is no need to rush your decision. You should think carefully about it.
I could say the same thing about you.
We have been given a special power. And yours is particularly extraordinary.
This I cannot deny.
It's as if the Dark Hour has chosen you. Does it really make sense for you to reject this gift?
I mean, if you think about it, in a lot of the other Persona games, it's all about challenging God at the end, right? Like after the fog is settled, you know, in Persona 4 you fight a giant orb, and Persona I can't even. Oh yeah, and like, well no, In Royal, you fight Maruki. I mean, for those who haven't played the game, I'm just gonna stop talking.
That was all I had to say. Tonight is a new moon. You have ample time to reconsider before the moon waxes full again.
You do too, but something tells me you ain't gonna change your mind. And neither am I. See ya, I guess. Folded paper.
With that, my debt to you is paid. Perhaps it might help you make up your mind. Well then, I shall be going. I trust you'll have changed your tune by the next time we meet.
Doubtful. The new gear has eased summoning, but we need to make new safety cartridges before handing them off to MK. The evoker weight is also an urgent matter. Fortunately, ample test subjects remain to... I think what that paper is trying to say is that we are mere test subjects to those who remain. I have no idea. To those who are like... Sometimes a malicious human can be more dangerous than a shadow. If you should cross paths, I want you to be careful. Yeah, I'll say so. Well, on to a new frontier.